atom effect. Achieve things out of mind.
If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the atom effect. Join the movement.
This is the atom effect. Achieve things out of mind.
If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings.
Don't never let anybody take your belief in yourself away from you because they hurting inside. Don't you never let nobody do that. Always believe in who you are in the darkest moments, man. In the darkest moments, when you at that pain, when you at the bottom, know that you're gonna get back up. But you gotta believe it.
Yo, shout out to the city, man. It's like I said, man, y'all niggas really goddamn be smoking something to this shit right here. 5 times in the grave, man. It's cold. Yo, Blacatom. Yo, hey.
What is crazy is doing the same thing, thinking that it won't be the same thing. Damn, am I crazy? Dancing with the dead cause they all hear the music. Damn, am I crazy? I can never be insane cause I see through the bullshit, man, I see through the game. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? I've been lost in my eyes like 2009, like since my granny died. It's the only time that I got tears in my eyes. I've been stuck trying to go back in time to like 2005, cause shit barely makes sense. Now I gotta make sense so it can make sense, cause I gotta pay rent, yeah. I'm on a 40-day land cause a nigga got beat. Damn, cause there's hella people hating on me, yeah. So I keep me a piece and I keep a knife on the right side of the G. Black Pill, man, why my people act like they wanna be free? Why I gotta be low-key, gotta sell a ground like a pro just so I can say, nigga, don't approach me, cause I made it out the hood, nigga, run me my proceeds. I'm a slave stuck in a cold seat, so I gotta watch for the police, and my time running out. Why these white folk tryna poach me? Adam bust back, Adam stand 10 toes like both feet. What is crazy is doing the same thing, thinking that it won't be the same thing. Down, am I crazy? Dancing with the dead cause they all hear the music. Damn, am I crazy? I can never be insane cause I see through the game and I see through the bullshit. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Nah, I can never be insane.
Used to want a chain and a pick of rain. House on a few X20s on the range. Did my research, rearrange. My mind frame don't mind me, but my mind ain't the same. Niggas on terrain telling me to stay in my lane. Niggas too casual, I'm astral with the planes. With fame, you selling your soul for a little bit of change. Expecting to change, doing the same thing. Kinda insane. All in the name of vanity. Causing calamity in the jamboree. Thinking you gon' damage me. But how you gon' win when you ain't right within? We the new ways like 2 lane. When I knew the house felt like 2 chains. People say I'm too much cause they too
crazy
lame.
Is doing the same thing, thinking that it won't be the same thing. Down, am I crazy? Dancing with the dead cause they all hear the music. Damn, am I crazy? I can never be insane cause I see through the game and I see through the bullshit. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Nah, I can never be insane. Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. You are the core. Shout out to the Atoms. Shout out to the Eves. This is the Blac Pill Podcast. Yes, sir. We are in the mother flipping building and we got a good show for you guys today. Where we at? Should I leave? I actually exited out already. All right, we litty, man. Like I said, we got a good show for you guys, man. Hit the like button. We streaming on 5 platforms. What up, YouTube? What up, Rumble? What up, Twitch? What up, Facebook? What up, X? Yes, Sirski. Yes, Sirski. Y'all know YouTube, not YouTube. Y'all know Facebook's blocking me, so shout out to everybody on YouTube. Y'all get the playback. But we in the building, man. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy. And like I said, we got a good show for you guys today, man. Answer the poll in the chat. What up, YouTube? And the question is, if Claressa, I don't know how to pronounce little baby name, but shout out to Krishan's sister. She made it to the show. I don't want to say it wrong. You know they gonna take my black card if I say it wrong. Y'all know how it go. I want to say Tesehki. Shout out to Tesehki. Shout out to Shashiki. She pretty. She my speed. She remind me of the gangster girls I used to deal with. Like I used to have this one girl. She was Puerto Rican and black. Yo, she was dangerous, bro. She was dangerous. She was dangerous. I was like, nah, I don't know if this my speed no more. But shout out to Tesehki. If Claressa and Tesehki set up a fight, who y'all got y'all money on? Vote and tell us who. And the answer choices are, of course, Claressa, the pro boxer. Shout out to Claressa. And Tesehki, the street fighter. Shout out to Tesehki. Yes, sir. So y'all answer that poll in the chat. Like I said, we got a good show for you guys today. Shout out to Black Madam for helping your boy out. I appreciate it. Fellas, get you a girl. Black Madam's my alias though, but get you a girl that's gonna look out for you and help you when you need help. I'm not gonna say this because you're gonna be like,
But what the hell, boy?
but yeah, Black Madam be helping your boy out, so shout out to her. We're gonna get right with it, man. Let's get into the show. First things first, let's see what we got here. We ain't even worried about Diddy. Shout out to Diddley. Not in that way, people, not in that way. I'm saying everything that's going on with the case, man. First things first, like I said, in no particular order, everybody got the same Instagram, social media, whatever you call it, but we all have different algorithms. So we have some videos from my algorithm who are part of the show. Let's get right with it. First things first, we have Trevor Noah. Shout out to Trevor Noah if y'all know who he is. Now, I know of him. I don't know too much about what he do because he has his own things that he does, but we got him on the show, and also it is men's mental health month. Shout out to all the men. It's men's mental health month. Yeah, you feel me? So take care of your mental health, gentlemen. And shout out to the Alphabet boys and girls because they try to exclude us from it, and I'm not saying us, it's I'm part of that community. I'm saying like the men. Okay, the men.
But what the hell, boy?
But it's also Pride Month. They represented Pride Month. Shout out to the Alphabet boys and girls, the LGBTQIA plus, and the sexually androgynous people within our society. Please don't attack me. This is part of the show. Like I said, you guys are now tuned in to Black Entertainment and Television. Shout out to BET, but I'm the real Black Adam out this mug, okay? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So like I said, we got Trevor Noah. Let's see what he has to say. Trevor Noah is going to discuss one of his dating experiences on The Breakfast Club. And shout out to The Breakfast Club. Let's get it. Oh, shit. Hold up. My fault.
I went on a date with a woman, and
Yes,
we had
sir.
a great night, and things were looking good. And she was like, let's go back to your place. And I was like, oh, okay, let's go back to my place. And we head back to my place. And then when we get back to my place, she was like, oh man, I don't know if I should be here. I've had too much to drink. And I was like, oh, let me get you a car.
But what the hell, boy?
She tried to set that ninja up with the okie dokie. She tried to set this ninja up with the okie dokie.
Immediately. I was like, well, let me get you a car.
Right.
I was like, oh, I'm happy you said this. Thank you. And then she was like, wait, what are you doing?
Like,
I said, I'm getting you a
games.
car. And she said, no, I didn't say I want to leave. And I said, no. Listen here. What you said there, I have to take. And I'm not even trying to be an asshole about this. I'm not trying to punish you, nothing like that. You just said you don't think you should be here. You've had a lot to drink. And I didn't know how much you had to drink. I did my...
Gentlemen, I'm giving you guys this to take notes. Take notes, people. Fellas. First off, shout out to the women. Ladies, are you in here?
Hello.
Shout out to the ladies. Shout out to the Eves. Now, shout out to the Adams. Adams, please take notes. Please take out your composition book and take notes. You know how I say the black pill is a metaphorical or proverbial black pill. Smoke mirrors truth. Take the black pill and see for yourself. This is the same thing right here. You don't have to actually get a notebook out, but take mental note, people. Gentlemen, I'm talking to you. Take mental note. This is what you need to do in certain situations. Now, we all make mistakes, and I say this all the time on the black pill, but I'm here to tell you, based off of societal standards, some mistakes you can't come back from, and you don't want to be in one of them situations. Okay, here we go.
Get you like middle drinks vibes. So let me get you a car. There's another day. We can always meet on another day.
Right.
And that's the biggest thing that I've learned in life around a lot of consent, sex, and all of these things is, you know what helps a lot? Just getting to know people before you have sex with them. Just like spending a lot of time.
This is an explicit show, by the way. Shout out to all the grown-ups. But yeah, good point right there. Good point was made. A very good point. Hey, bro, get to know people before you engage in intercourse with them. If my stream is a little laggy, I apologize. You know, bills is due. Ninja got to pay his Wi-Fi bill. It is what it is. I'll probably go pay it tomorrow. Past that, y'all hit that donation. Donations are in the description box. And if you can't donate, hit the like button. But yeah, man, get to know people before you engage in intercourse. Now, we all have hookups, as you call them. What do we call them? One night stands. Shout out to the one night stands.
You need to leave.
Practice safe sex, people. Secondly, yeah, gentlemen, like I said, y'all got to be mindful in today's time, because if you got money, especially if you're a man of means and you have money, if you have money, I'm not saying I have money, I plan on having money in the future, but if you got money, you are a target. If you are a person of influence in today's society, you are a target, whether or not you like to believe it. And I'm here to tell you, you're not that smart. I know it's hard to believe, right?
What the hell,
you know why? Shout out to the ladies. Ladies, let me give them some free game, because a woman, right? A woman who has nothing, because this is what you ninjas like to do. You guys like to go for women who don't have anything. They don't have any forms of means, whatever the case may have you. I'm not telling you that you're wrong for doing this. What I'm saying is, when you do that and you have more than enough capable means, a woman has to figure out, how can I extract these resources from this ninja? And they can sit there, especially imagine if they don't have a job, right? Shout out to the ghetto girls in the hood that don't got a job. It's okay, baby. We get it. We get it. But follow me. Follow me for a second. So look. Imagine they don't have a job and you are the best thing in their life. Pimping ain't easy, people. Pimping 101. Pimping is not easy. So if you're the best thing in her life and you have all these things, right? And she has practically, you know, the basics. You know, she got a place to lay her head, you know, maybe some makeup, some lashes and all that. All this girl can think about all day during her time is, how can I get stuff from this ninja? How can I make this ninja want to give me his stuff? And that's what some of these women sit here and think about. And like I said, the terms that we are governed by in today's society is some, not all. And I'm not speaking from a place of hurt, because, you know, the ladies like to hide behind, oh yeah, who hurt you and this and that. Fellas, I'm here to tell you, ain't nobody hurt, bro. Ain't nobody hurt. I'm good in my life. Shout out to the women in my life. I'm good. I'm just trying to tell you, protect yourself, because if you don't protect yourself as a man in today's society, nobody will protect you. And when push comes to shove, they'll point the finger at you. Let's continue.
Time getting to know them, like, it's not going away. You don't have to have sex on the first date. This is like,
shout out to Trevor Noah. Shout out to the ninjas engaging in fornication on the first date. We got some Law and Order with Blacatom. Let's get it. We have a suspected Miami serial offer who could potentially face the offing penalty. And I'm speaking in tongues here because I don't want to get banned, but let's talk about it. Here we go. The social media real estate agent turned suspected serial offer was targeting homeless people in Miami and could potentially face the penalty of being offed. Yeah, me personally, if you're engaging in that kind of behavior and you find your way to my page, you know, it's a lot of psychos on the internet and shit. I don't feel bad for you. I hope they get you. I hope they put you down in the dirt 6 feet, my ninja. Okay, we just gonna put that on the flow. I have no love for people doing that kind of shit to people, but let's continue.
On social media, Willie Maceo promoted himself as a real estate agent, helping future home buyers with advice.
On buying a home, it is to make sure that you know what amount, you know, how much property can you acquire.
But at night, prosecutors say Maceo was caught on video attacking the vulnerable by shooting and killing them.
And look, this is what I tell y'all, bro. I've said this before, and these are my coin terms. I am a modern day philosopher, if you will. Better way to associate it. Call me a streamer, call me a podcaster. I'm a person with his own way of thinking. I have my own morals and principles that I stand on. But like I said, the problem is in our time, I believe that we have evolved out of the idea of being able to tell predators and prey. Naturally, when it comes to other animals and other species, we can kind of indicate. But when it comes to the people that look like us and even don't look like us, we can't see who's who, because I think we evolved out of that. We're just coming out of our barbarianism. I've said this multiple times on my show. And like I said, we grow up with predators and prey. We don't know who's who until they expose themselves. I'm personally happy, at the same time a little bit, you know, it's a double-edged sword, because I'm happy that the cameras are here because now we can see things that are going on. But at the same time, I'm here to tell you guys, this has been happening. We can just see it now. Just like in regards to Diddy and Cassie and that whole situation that's going on. And I'm using this to reinforce my point. ninjas was moving a certain kind of way, and nobody knew. They used to talk about it in stories, but as cameras became more of a prevalent thing in today's society, that's why now they can look back and see these things and have certain stuff on record, audio recordings and shit like that. Let's continue.
Justice in this darkness that was committed by this anonymous killer who did this in the shadows, and now we brought this out to the light of justice.
Maceo was on his way to trial, but last May his mental health status placed the case on pause. Doctors found he needed treatment.
I need to send you to the state hospital. It might be a long time, it might be a short time. I'm going to ask that you please listen to the doctors.
But after a few months,
and regardless of the situation, like I said, if you attack the vulnerable, I believe personally that you should be excommunicated from society. But that's just me. In my head, like I said, I watched a lot of very tribal movies and shows. Like some of my favorite shows that I've watched coming up as a youngin' was like The 100. Shout out to The 100. What else? What else can I say to reinforce my point? Like I said, Purge, like the movie Purge and shit like that. So yeah, I think you should be excommunicated from society. I know the government probably won't do it, but imagine they block off a certain portion of territory of land for those people who can't be recalibrated or reworked in their brain, and let them go be however they want to be if they choose to keep these people alive. That's just me. I know that's a bit extreme, guys. I'm a bit extreme.
You need to leave.
I am a bit extreme, but in this case, this is an extreme situation. Let's continue.
Maceo came back and was found ready to stand trial. Today, prosecutors welcomed the alleged serial killer by indicting him for allegedly murdering 2 homeless people and trying to kill a third.
The state of Florida returned an indictment for 2 counts of first-degree murder.
Prosecutors also announced they plan to seek the death penalty.
Is the state seeking death at this time?
The state will be filing those intent to seek that out.
Maceo has always denied the allegations.
I haven't made no offense. I haven't violated no one's right. However, mine have been, and it's just not right. It's just not right.
And state attorneys say the plan is to file the notice of seeking the death penalty very soon. Maceo has pleaded not guilty. In Miami, Christian Colon, NBC 6 News.
Shout out to my old city. 305 time in the casket, you dig? But yeah, I want to see what the comments say. Everybody got their eyes open. Let me see. Hold up. See what comments. Sells homes and offs people. Hold on 1 second. You know my mouse be tripping sometimes. Sells homes and offs people that can't afford one. He killed homeless people. How horrible. This old news. This post is old news. Another. We'll continue. Let's continue. That's old news. It's from a week ago, but that's how fast time moves now, people. Excuse me. In other news, or in another piece of footage on the net, we have this woman right here. Shout out to Angry Man. Y'all know who Angry Man is? I don't know of him, but I believe he does red pill content. I'm here to tell you, I don't do red pill content. I do black pill content, and not the black pill of the incels. This is the black pill named by your boy, Blacatom, because that's my name. My name is Adam. Nice to meet you. But we have this lady saying, start charging these men a $1,000 deposit fee to date you. Ninja. How, bruh? Where? I mean, hey.
So, ladies, I'm sitting in my car, and I done came up with an idea.
She doing the funny face. You know when them girls come up with an idea, they do the funny face. The funny face. She like, the funny face. Here we go.
Up with an idea. You know how you go get your hair done, but before you get your hair done, you have to put down a deposit. Before you get your lashes done, you have to put down a deposit. Before you get your nails done, you have to put down a deposit, right?
Yeah.
And if you don't show up, you do not get that deposit back.
Okay.
So I done came up with an idea. We should start charging these men deposit to date us.
That's cute, but your logic is off.
All right, shout out to Anger Man before he go off and everybody went away. Yeah, yeah, first off, I'm here to tell you that's wild, my ninja.
What the hell, boy?
That's insane. That is insane. You know, it's tough, ladies. Y'all gotta let us know when y'all trolling and not trolling, because we don't know if you serious. If that's the case, good luck finding a man. But I mean, if you could find a ninja. Now, there's some idiots out here every day, but $1,000 deposit just to go on a date with you. Like I said, fellas, and I've said this in the stream before, this is free game. Set a pace you can keep. So if you set a pace with this woman by giving her $1,000 deposit to date her, can you imagine the amount of money you're going to lose trying to deal with this woman just to even access her? Come on, bro. Come on.
You need to leave.
Now, different strokes for different folks. Now, you know, like I said, if I was a billionaire and she said that to me and I wanted her, if I was a billionaire, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. But you feel what I'm saying? I'm balling on a budget. So I'm just aware of who I am and where I'm at in society, and I'm trying to move up the proverbial or the social economic scale, if you will. Here we go. We have religion was a slave master's tool. Shout out all my Bible thumpers and everybody that believe in God. Yes, sir. And shout out to all the people that believe in the other religions. Let's listen to what this OG has to say. Shout out to Unc them.
Jesus is not coming, Cake Addict. He's not coming. He ain't finna save you. Let me tell you something.
Talk to me.
If you was a slave owner.
Yes, sir.
Would you give your slaves anything to empower them?
No.
To help them out?
No.
To free them?
No. I'll give them what they need so they can keep doing the same cycle over and over.
You need to leave.
I'd give them Section 8. I'd give them housing vouchers. I'd find a way to separate the two. So I'd give them the housing voucher on a case that the man stays out of the house. You can keep your kids though. You can keep your kids though. What else? What else would I do? I'd make it harder for them to find a way to get a job. This is post-slavery though. I'm thinking post-slavery. Before slavery, what I would do is I would make them go to different places of the world and make them be raised in these different places. I would separate them from their original culture. What else would I would do? I would what would I do? I would separate them based off of the color of their skin. So we got the house ninja and we got the field ninja. You feel me?
You need to leave.
Let's continue.
If you was a slave owner. If that was a remote possibility that Jesus could have freed you, the white man would have never even had the idea of giving Jesus to you.
Now, I hear what he's saying. It's just tough because the white man still prayed to Jesus. So that's where it's like, that's the conundrum.
You need to leave.
And that's why I tell you guys, there's a difference between religion and spirituality. Me personally, when I was in college, I studied philosophy. I was in honors college, and I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm saying this to say, one of the main classes or one of the first classes I took, which allows me to think this way, is the study of epistemology. What is real and how do we know it? So imagine them presenting certain ideas to me. Think Descartes. For those of you who don't know, Descartes, long story short, free will or determinism. Think about shit like that. That's the things I used to study when I was in my younger days. So yeah, I mean, there's a difference between religion and spirituality. A lot of people are not religious. I've come to find this out. A lot of people are more spiritual, and these are some of the reasons why. Now I'm here to also tell you, it's tough because every religion is different. Everybody has different cultures, and like I said, everybody was indoctrinated into believing whatever they may believe. As you get older, and this is also to the younger generation that find their way to my page, shout out to Papa Black, that's my dad. You know, my dad gave me and my brother space to be able to figure out whatever we wanted to believe for ourselves. So, you know, I grew up, well, y'all don't know, I grew up being Catholic. I was raised Catholic. My granddad is white. He stays in Tennessee. Shout out to Grandpa. Shout out to Grandpa. I know that's crazy. Y'all niggas don't get mad at me, though. My granddad loved Trump, bro. My granddad loved Trump, bro.
You need to leave.
Last time we spoke, he told me he was going to give me a Trump hat. But besides the point, yeah, so we was raised Catholic coming up, and as we got older, you know, I used to ask my dad certain questions, and my dad was like, you know, I want you guys to figure that out for yourself. I want you to be able to figure out what you believe in, what you like, what you don't like, and, you know, be careful, but, you know, learn the world and shit. So shout out to my dad for doing that. Yes, sir. I know you ninjas are salty because some of y'all, well, let me not say that. Let's continue.
Jesus can't free you, man. You got to free yourself. And the average black person is afraid to try to free themselves.
Now, I'm going to do you one deeper. Shout out to this gentleman right here. I'm going to do you one deeper. I believe the average black person is scared of what's on the other side of freedom because they're not used to it. Yes, sir.
You need to leave.
They don't know how to live without being mentally enchained, mentally enslaved. And it's fun. It's called being off the grid. I've lived like this off the grid. It has its perks. It has its disadvantages. Like, for example, you have to find a way to make money using the idea of capitalism, but not actually participating with the inside, you know, what do we call it? The inside blue collar side of capitalism. And that's a whole nother conversation for later. But yeah, like I said, I think the average black person is uncomfortable because it's uncomfortable to grow. It's uncomfortable, the idea of actually being free. But like I said, I'll discuss it in my music because I've been here. I call it heaven, and it's litty. It's litty. It has its ups and downs though. Donate. I'm balling on a budget. But in the future, I should have a little bit more access to income. Let's continue.
Average black person don't even want to fathom the thought of existing without the white man, because at this point it's a symbiotic relationship. We need them and they need us.
Shout out to capitalism. Yes, sir. Y'all see everything going on with the migrants. Please believe me, if black people were not here, we would be next, Ninja. I know. Shout out to the immigrants. Anyways, besides the point, let's continue. We have a gentleman who says he doesn't, hold up. He says he doesn't have kids and is still single. I don't want any more bills. Let's see.
Y'all keep asking me, when am I gonna have kids or when am I gonna get married?
Yes,
First
sir.
of all, I don't give a damn about kids. Second of all, I don't want no more bills.
Whoa, let me stop you right there, brother. Shout out to you, brother. But shout out to the kids of America. The kids of America are our precious cargo. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Damn, Ninja looking dark today. What's happening? What's up with the camera? Let me see something. Hold up. I look a little dark today. Is it just me? Is it just me? That's too much light. We're gonna do like this. Yeah, I mean, it's dark right now. It is what it is. Let's continue. Hold up. Now I feel like the camera ain't right. We're gonna leave it right here. But let's continue. Here we go.
Them little niggas is
Look. Now I messed up the thing. Hold on. Here we go.
Y'all keep asking me, when am I gonna have kids or when am I gonna get married? First of all, I don't give a damn about kids. Second of all, I don't want no more bills. Them little niggas is expensive. Y'all don't know the joy I feel when it is 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm naked, eating ice cream out of the tub while the freezer is still open. When you single, Popeyes costs $9.50. When you in a relationship, Popeyes costs $45.
Yes, bro. Yes. Well, shout out to Black Madam, but yes, bro. Yes. Shit expensive, bro. And that's why when I tell y'all be ready, you're never gonna be ready for kids. First off, you're never gonna be ready for kids, but be prepared to change your lifestyle when you have kids. I know people be like, "Oh, I'm finna still be the same," bro. Brother, you're not, bro.
But what the hell, boy?
You're not, bro. Because that shit costs money. And I know, for example, I got my dog. My dog is my baby. I always tell y'all that. My baby is right here, right now. Hold on, where is she? Hold on, I can't see. Is she right there? Where is she? Hold on. Melly, come here. What up? Nah, she's tired, but yeah, she right there. Always on my side. Always on the Ninja hip. No matter where I go to the bathroom, she's sitting there looking at me. I'm like,
but what the hell, boy?
And not to equate kids to a dog. I consider myself a dog dad. But yeah, that's the shit you got to deal with, bro. And then you got to pay for food, pay for immunizations, pay for vaccines, if y'all even believe in vaccines, sports, clothes, and then they growing, so you got to keep changing the clothes. And then if you have more kids, you got to make sure to recycle the clothes. So it's a lot more that goes into it than what they will tell you. Let's continue.
Heard that when you in a relationship, your girl will get mad at you because she ready to go to bed, but you want to stay in the living room and play Call of Duty. Bro, just go to bed. Like, her bedtime is my bedtime. Y'all keep asking me what time. Like, what if I don't got work the next day and I want to stay up watching Netflix? Now you finna have an attitude? And then all of my friends that got kids, don't make it sound too appealing. This is my child. This is the only child I want.
Shout out to the pet animal parents. I guess that's a community as well. Shout out to the cat owners and the dog owners. The rest of y'all, shout out to you as well. But when I see iguanas and shit, I'm a little bit skeptical, okay?
But what the hell, boy?
I be like, this is uncomfortable for me. And the snake owners and the hamsters and all that.
Within the next 20 years. So stop asking me, okay? Yes, I love, but I barely like people. I don't know when I'm gonna get married, okay? I don't even know what I'm gonna eat tonight. Quit asking me.
Whoa. Well, I like love and I like people, but I see what this brother is saying. All right, let's start segueing. Should we start segueing? Not yet. We have this gentleman right here.
who is mad. Hold on, what? We had this guy who is mad about having a baby. I believe he's suffering from postpartum depression. They say men suffer from that as well. Let's see.
I'm not ready to be a dad, okay? I never wanted this, and you've trapped me!
Whoa.
I'm not ready to be a dad, okay?
Whoa.
I never wanted this, and you've trapped me!
All right, Bill. Yeah, he needs to calm down. Take a chill pill, brother. You trapped yourself, my boy. You trapped yourself. Be smart, people. Be smart. Like I said, I'm in Texas, so I already know once a girl tells me that she is preggo ninja.
But what the hell,
Say goodbye to all of this. I gotta go get a real job. But it's all good, shit. It's all good. Let me see. Is that it? We got one more Law and Order with Blacatom. We have a Tennessee.
This is the
we got a Tennessee mom charged after offing her or shooting her 17-year-old daughter through the bedroom door, claiming it was just to save her. So a 36-year-old woman, and that's why I'm saying y'all niggas is tripping. We got a 36-year-old Yolanda Bond has been arrested after allegedly shooting her 17-year-old daughter through a closed bedroom door during a heated fight in their West Nashville apartment. Man, y'all be tripping. Y'all be tripping.
You need to leave.
Bond reportedly told police she only fired the gun to scare her daughter after the two got into a physical altercation. And yeah, kids, y'all need to learn to respect y'all parents, bro. Now, some parents be on one, but you still gotta respect your parents, bro. If you can't deal with it, bro, get out the house, bro. And I'm not saying that like run away. I'm saying like you gotta find somebody else who's part of the family to go stay with, and that's why it takes a village to raise a child. The bullet struck the teen in the thigh. She was rushed to the Vanderbilt Pediatric and is expected to recover. Bond, who is a convicted felon with prior charges including aggravated assault, theft, and DUI, is now facing serious charges: aggravated assault and unlawful possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Yep.
You need to leave.
She was booked into jail with a $30,000 bond and is due on court on June 11th. Oh, that was yesterday.
Richland Hills Apartments on Maudina Avenue. Police say when they got there, Yolanda Bond told them that she and her daughter had been fighting right before the shooting. And she told police she fired a shot through her daughter's bedroom door to scare her, but the bullet hit the daughter in the leg. Now, I was looking at the affidavit. It does not say how old the daughter is, but the daughter is listed as a juvenile. Bond right now, the mom, is charged with aggravated assault, and her bond is set at $30,000. This is the
Yeah, y'all gotta chill, bro. Y'all gotta chill out here in these streets. I know them kids is annoying, but y'all gotta learn to raise our kids properly. All right, we got two more before we get up on out of here. Shout out to everybody that love Joe Biden. This is the ninja that we had in power a couple years ago, or actually last year, and you ninjas want me to sit here and listen to you. Let's get it.
How do you lead the world without having the best infrastructure in the world? How do you lead the world without having the best healthcare in the world? How do you lead the world without having the best education system in the world?
But what the hell, boy?
Shout out to Joe Biden. Oh man, but y'all think this
How do you lead the world when you don't have that done? How do you lead the world without having the best infrastructure in the world? How do you lead the world without having the best healthcare?
Hey, y'all was finna elect this ninja for 4 more years, bro. Hey, shout out to Joe, man. Joe had to get it too, bro. Shout out to Joe. Hey, we hope you're having a wonderful, break or retirement, and also we're hoping that you recover from your cancer, I believe that you have. But a lot of people know Joe Biden did the 1994. Never mind.
You need to leave.
All right, let's start segueing. Oh, nope, one more. Is there a certain etiquette when it comes to replying or ignoring texts and DMs from your friends? Here we go.
DM you, should you acknowledge it? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you acknowledge it immediately? When do you acknowledge when your friends DM you or message you?
Me personally, I think it depends on who the friend is and the last time we spoke. Let's see what they have to say.
If I like you in real life,
I'm going to open it up right away. Okay. If I don't like talking to you in real life and you sending me DMs, you're going to sit for a while because I got to get in the mental space to talk to you. I don't, you know what I'm saying? If I don't enjoy talking to you in real life, your DM can sit there for a minute. But your friends, if this is your friend, yes, sometimes this is how you know you got a real friend. When y'all have DM'd each other the same thing and haven't even realized it because you know, like, that's what something we would talk about. That's when you know that's your day one.
Yes, sir. Or yes, ma'am.
I have a friend that.
Yes, ma'am. I feel like it's so much shit going on now as you get older as an adult. It's hard to even keep up with text messages. I just got to meet up on the weekends or whenever everybody can coordinate their schedules. Let's continue.
Over DM.
Oh,
like it's a limit now. Okay, like in the beginning, like when I'm sitting down stationary and I can get my phone and I can see it, that's fine. But after they pile up, I get anxiety and then I don't want to open none of them because I feel like I'm too far behind.
Right.
You ever do that?
It feel like
I don't open DMs. Last DM we opened, let me see. Last DM we opened. Let me see. Do we have it? Let me see. I don't even have it because I've been reaching out to people and shit. But the last DM we opened from somebody we don't know, I can't even find it. Did I delete it? Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. The last DM, we're gonna go to my Instagram. Even though I got 7,000 followers on YouTube, imagine. I only got 326 followers on Insta. The last DM we opened was...
Wait for a reason our head is deleting. I got
that's my music. The last DM we opened was... I'm gonna let y'all read it. Hold on, let me make it big. This is why we don't open DMs. You gotta be a supporter of the show. If you're not a supporter and you don't make it clear you're a supporter, I will not open your DM. But the last DM we opened specifically stated... Hold on. We gotta read it. Shout out to my haters. Y'all give me motivation to keep going. It said, you really think you look tough with that big ass belly and a chain faker than your personality. This the chain they was referring to. I guess the chain is fake. The chain is not fake. The chain is gold plated. I mean, if y'all consider that fake, I don't know. I don't wear my chain no more because clearly niggas get affected when I wear the chain. Even though I'm a rapper, which makes no sense as a rapper, I'm not supposed to wear a chain. And that's why I tell you people, don't listen to people. You out here talking about girls being average, but have you seen yourself? Let me look at myself. Let me see what else. Try looking in the mirror with a little honesty. You don't even make the cut for average, my guy. I don't know if this is a girl or a guy. If this is a guy, first off, I'm not gay. Let's just start there. We just have to start there. We gotta start there. I'm not into you like that, brother. Look, no one's judging you for not having everything figured out, but when you walk around acting like you've made it while it's clear you're still struggling to even keep it real, that's where it gets sad. I could tell this a white person. You don't have to fake success to earn respect. People can tell when you're fronting. What actually matters is how you carry yourself, how you treat people, and whether you're working on being better, not just looking the part. I'm here to tell you, first off, shout out to you, whoever you may be. I'm here to tell you, after having some revelations, that the reason why I look the part is because I put in the motherfucking work, okay? That's why I look the part. And no matter what I do and who I work for, I mean, I work for myself now, but no matter who I work for, my track record speaks for itself. So you can hate all you want, but you can also kiss my nuts. Take my nuts out your mouth, okay? I don't give a shit. I said it.
You need to leave.
Besides the point, people, I was just showing you. That's why we don't answer DMs. So you got to let it be known that you're actually a supporter of my show. Y'all hit me up for beats too. Hold up. These my beats. Yeah, I put the work in. Come on now. Come on now. And we dropping that soon. Yeah. It's not the best, but it's pretty good because it's one of my best ones that I made. But I actually got to get back to making them. Past that, let's continue, man. Let's get back to the show. Shout out to Sexy Red, looking nice as ever. Let me see. One second, y'all. Let me see. Let me see. Let me get back to business. Y'all answer the poll in the chat. Hold up. Back to business. Where we at? Where we at? I believe that was it. Let me see. Oh, let's start segueing. Okay, first things first. Shout out to Ricky Ross, the boss, Ricky Rose.
The biggest boss in the game, and I'm letting you know, Detroit, July 26th. Get your tickets right now. Claressa Shields.
Yes, sir.
She defended her undisputed Championship.
Yes, sir. Shout out to
Little Caesars
Claressa.
Arena.
Yeah.
Ticketmaster.com, the biggest boss, Ricky Rose. We finna make a movie, you heard me?
Yes,
Get
sir.
your tickets right now.
Shout out to the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. Come on now. So who hooking me up with tickets, bro? I just promoted Ricky Rose. I've been promoting Claressa. Ninja needs some tickets, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I need my tickets. Anyways, let's fast forward now to the main event. It's main event time. Y'all hit the like button. Hold on 1 second. Boom. And here we go. All right, man. Like I said, it's the main event. Y'all answer the poll in the chat. Hold up. Let me get right with it. Yeah, so like I said, main event time. Claressa Shields talks to Shiki Drama and offers $100K to anyone who feels like they can beat her in the fight. It's free smoke. It's free smoke.
You need to leave.
And we gonna bring y'all the footage. Let's see what she said right here. Hold up. Let me pull it up. Let me see. Do. Boom. Here we go.
We know.
So as we previously shared, Tesehki hopped on live and said she ran into Claressa Shields at the BET Awards. We also spoke with her, with the boxer at the media house, and she spoke on a recent drama. Let's discuss. Before we go there, I think I want to show you what she said. I'm not sure. I believe I've seen it on Academics page. I'm not sure. Hold on, let me go look. I could be wrong, but I had seen what she said. I forgot to bring it in. Shout out to we're gonna call her TT. Shout out to TT. Let me see. Can I find it? If my computer will stop tweaking out. Shout out to TT, man. Hold on. Let's see. And y'all let us know who do you have your money on? Who do you have your money on? Now I don't see it. We'll pull it up on TikTok. Who do you have your money on is the question. Me personally, I'm gonna let y'all know who I have my money on, and we're gonna look up both of their highlights. I believe Tesehki has been on Baddies. Shout out to Baddies. One of the most low vibrational things I've ever seen in my life, but hey, bro. The girls like that kind of shit. Let me see. Hold up, we're gonna pull it up. Tesehki, Claressa, BT. I'm not gonna put BT. Let me see. Here we go.
Claressa don't want no smoke. That hoe see me.
It's
all love. She see me, it was all love.
Yeah, shout out to Krishan and to whatever her name is, boy. They look nice, boy. Yes, sir. Hold up, let me see. I just want to pull it up without any BS. Here we go.
Claressa don't want no smoke. That hoe see me.
Bro, all y'all with this music, bro. Damn, we just gonna do this one.
Claressa don't want no smoke. That hoe see me. It's all love. She see me, it was all love. All love.
I don't know why people can't just post stuff regular, bro.
But what the hell, boy?
We got Claressa Shields saying Tesehki needs help. Here we go.
Me, but I'm gonna train the same way you gonna train. I will beat the fuck out of her. Fuck is you talking about? Yes, if I trained and didn't smoke and drink, cause what she got so amped up off of is from drugs and alcohol. Like no training. This is just natural. Bitch, you train every day. Bitch, you can't do a fight without training, ho. You know what I'm saying?
But what the hell, boy?
Say you never fought a boxer without saying you never fought a boxer. I'm here to tell you guys, people who practice professional like fighting sports, bro, they will humble you, bro. They will humble you. Let's continue.
So it's like, let me do your training you doing, and let me not be off that weed and poppers. Bitch, I'm the motherfucking champion around this bitch.
Now, I like the energy. But to get to her level of training, which she's been doing for years, if she's up here and you're down here, I don't think you can elevate in 6 months. You'll go far though, but you won't be able to elevate the way she elevated, because you don't know if she's training 4 to 6 hours a day. Your body will not be able to handle training 4 to 6 hours a day for the first few months. When you finally get there, like I said, between the conditioning, the drills and all that shit, Yeah, you'll be in a better position, but I don't think you'll knock out somebody who's been in majority of her life professional fights, or not majority, however long she's been boxing. I actually don't know, but let's continue.
Fuck, I'm tired of these bitches keep picking with me. The fuck, cause I liked her from what I seen. Like, oh, she a champion. And
I like you, Tesehki.
But what the hell, boy?
People ask me, do I think I can beat her in a fight? I said, do I think or do I know? She needs to be checking her fans and not checking me or trying to clock my teeth, talking about some she used to like me. Girl, you never came to a fight. You never said congrats on a motherfucking world championship. You never mentioned me in a good light. So no, you did not ever like me, and that doesn't matter to me.
Politicking, people. I be trying to teach. I be trying to preach. I be trying to give game. It's politicking, people. You got to politic. Politicking. You got to politic properly. You have to do it properly.
But to sit here and say you can whoop some ass and you out here popping pills and doing everything you're doing, you're not going to whoop nobody ass. You need to go to rehab and get that shit out your system. You need help.
You need to leave.
And I'm drugged out because I'm really coping. Baby girl, I got a question for you, and I think it's yes because I'm really hoping. I've been grinding and it's really showing. Baby girl, she start grabbing me. I'm like, baby girl, she like, daddy, please. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. That was some lyrics to the beat I showed y'all earlier. Let's continue.
Your friends need to help you. If I was out here popping pills, my friends would take me to the motherfucking rehab. They'd tie my black ass up. And walk me straight in that motherfucker and say, hey, don't let her out till she's clean.
Woo!
You need to leave.
That's from a place of love, though, whether or not you like it. That's from a place of love. Yes, sir. Let's continue.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Krishan's sister. There you go. That's
Shout
what
out to
you
Krishan
need.
Rock, too. But she's spoken for.
You don't need to be talking about fighting no motherfucking body. You need to.
Hold on, let's see something real quick. Does Tesehki have a man? Let me go see. Let me go do my research. Yeah, y'all let me know if y'all know. I don't know. Does Tesehki have kids? Oh, let's start there. Oh, shit. She has at least 2 dogs.
You need to leave.
Oh, well. Well. Let's continue. Hold up. My bad. I got lost for a second. Where TikTok at? Oh, shit. Yeah, she got kids. Never mind. Scratch everything I said. Ain't nothing wrong with kids, but you spoken for it, baby.
You need to wrap it up. You need to quit fighting. You know, I know you knocking out girls.
No, I think she's on baddies. She was fighting on baddies. We're going to pull up the footage, but I was going to say you need to be fighting for some money if you could fight. You need to fight for some money. Don't fight for free. Fight, look, people, don't fight for free. Fight to get paid. Take some notes, people.
Teeth and shit like that on a little show or whatever. Hey, good for you. I am not them. I promise you I'm not them.
Y'all better hear. Y'all better listen
So
to
take
Claressa.
that shit on somewhere else. Go on now. Cause I'm quick to offer a bitch 100,000, 200,000, 300.
And the crazy thing is, people, this old footage. Now, shout out to the gentleman who practice fighting who have money. Hey, if one of y'all want to fight a ninja for 100K, and to the people I got beef with, hey, if you got 100 racks on the table, let's run it, bro. Let's run it, bro. I'm ready any day of the week, bro. I need that 100 racks. Here we go.
100,000 just to whip my ass. You whip my ass, I throw you that money. Hey, you know I'm quick. You know I'm quick.
Go get that money.
Yeah.
Go get that money. All right, so we're gonna go back. So let's see what Claressa said. Fast forward, cause I believe that was in the past. Let's fast forward. Let me see. 1 second, y'all. Bear with me. Now let us know what you think in the comment section. Let me see. Boom.
We know Tesehki came out here, was trying to challenge that beast. Yeah.
All right, shout out to Tesehki. That's how you say her name, Tesehki. Shout out to Tesehki. Let's get it.
What do you have to say when it comes to that?
Was she? I don't know. I don't see. This how a call out go, right? You call me out. I say yes. We scrap. That's how we do it in my hood.
Yeah.
I've never had a fight where it's like, oh well, if I stop doing X, Y, Z.
It's crazy because somebody put in the comments, this is exactly why she didn't win that award. She's always entertaining nonsense.
You need to leave.
Now, one thing I will say is, shout out to all the people born in the hood. What up, Opalaka? Oh, I wasn't born. I was raised in Opalaka. I actually wasn't born in Opalaka. I was born in North Shore Hospital. Some people don't like that, so I gotta.
You need to leave.
I was born in North Shore, but I've stayed in a bunch of different houses. One thing I will say is, when you get out the hood, when y'all move into a different echelon, whoever you are, however you may be, you gotta move different. You can't be worried about petty shit. Even me. That's why I tell anybody that I really have beef with, hey man, you got it, because I'm trying to make money. I have no time to be sitting there losing money fucking with you. Let's continue.
Then I could do X, Y, Z. I don't know. But it's free smoke.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's free smoke for anybody who feel like they can beat me in a fight. I got 100K. I wish I would have bought 100K throwing the table. But it's like, I got 100K. Any girl that can whip me, street fighter, boxer, MMA, hey, you can beat me, I got 100K for you. And I just don't see it. I just don't see it happening. It's not going to happen till like 26.
We know Tesehki.
Bro, I want some tickets, bro. Hold on, let me go.
We know Tesehki.
It hasn't happened in 16 fights, 5 different divisions, the Olympics, we're the best women in the world fight against each other. It just hasn't happened. So I embrace all of it. And if these girls don't want smoke, hey, I don't want no smoke either. We good. But if you want smoke, it's free. It hasn't happened in 16 fights, 5 different divisions.
Now let's see. I mean, like I said, who do I got my money on? Shout out to Tesehki. But I got my money on a professional boxer. Shout out to Claressa Shields.
You need to leave.
All right, let me see. We're going to pull it up too before we get up on out of here, because I got to hit the gym. They make me want to go work out. I've been getting smaller. It's like, I feel like I want to get back on the proteins and shit. I ain't even on no protein right now. All right, let me see. We'll see Tesehki fight highlights. Let's see. We're gonna make it bigger. This is gonna be crazy, people. I'm here to tell you. It's on baddies or whatever. It's gonna be a bit wild. Make it bigger like this. All right, here we go. Uh-oh. We about to be vibrating low. Get ready. Here we go.
Right here, bitch. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, slide. Slide. Come on, put your hands up. Let me teach you. Let me teach you, baby. Let me teach you. Let me teach you. Come on.
Which one's which?
Come on, baby. Come on, let me teach you. Come on. Right here.
What?
But what the hell, boy?
They ain't even fight, bro. What just happened? All right, let's see. Right here. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Let me see if I can find another one. Here we go. That was way too loud for my ears. We might not be able to find any. I thought we was gonna find some. Where can I find? I'll probably find it on Twitter. I don't want to go on Twitter though. Twitter be wild. Twitter's dangerous to put on YouTube. Let me see. They try to give me a copyright. Bro, can they just show the fights already, bro? They trying to ruin the show, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Here we go.
I'm trying to turn this bitch up. Y'all still treat the biggest eater like shit. That's the best fucking part of the show. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Ain't no motherfucking duo but me, Arna, and Biggie. Show my face. Burt murdered this bitch. Get the fuck out of here, Ryan. Take these shoes off me. Take these fucking shoes off me, yo. Can't nobody fuck with me.
You need to leave.
All right, we're just gonna put the Tesehki fight. Let's see if we can find something. I don't want to have to go to Twitter, but if I have to go to Twitter, I will go to Twitter. Here we go. Free you, Zeus. Don't sue me. This free promo.
I see Siki and she's not even dressed for the club. This bitch got a ponytail, a scarf, sneakers, shorts. I'm like, bruh, I already know what's about to happen.
I think we about to do a camp for gym. So now we're here. It's been like at least probably like 12 hours.
Damn,
I don't got
bro.
no beef with you. I never even had.
Oh my God, bro. Here we go. Oh, I think I saw a boob. I think I saw a boob. All right, I can't show it.
You need to leave.
I'm scared. Hold on. Did I see a boob? I'm not sure. Oh, I don't know. I'm scared. All right, we're going to go to Claressa's highlights because this ain't working, bro. We're going to go to Claressa's highlights. Let me see. Claressa Shields. Because Claressa got, Claressa Shields fight. Here we go. All right, come on, bro.
10 seconds remaining. Claressa Shields was able to reverse position.
All right, let's get it. Hold on, let me move this over.
Hurt Brittany Elkin. She got up slowly. She looked a little worse for the wear on the stool after 2 dominant rounds from Elkin. Claressa Shields gets a little confidence boost as she heads back. And that right hand is going to help it as well. Elkin with a takedown attempt.
She was in deep, and now Shields has got a nice sprawl. She's got her legs back. She needs to learn to let her feet slide there.
And by the way, people, just so you guys pay attention to what's going on, this is MMA. She's fighting MMA. And that's why I'm saying where it's like, this is a professional fighter, people. Hold on.
Claressa Shields heavy on the hips here. Elkin's hands are still locked.
Keep that head covered there.
Pushes away.
Back. Nice. Make her get up.
Pounding from the top. Claressa Shields putting it on Brittany Elkin, who's clinging on for dear life.
Big shots. Brittany's not protecting her face there. She's got to get moving or get back to a better guard position there.
Shields has to address her legs. Can't let Elkin get control of her legs.
All right, I want to see more bobbing and weaving. Let me see. Hold up, let me see. Nope. Hold on. Here we go. All right, they ain't showing me what I need to see. Let's see something good. Fight. Claressa Shields. Highlights. I seen some earlier. Let me see. Here we go.
And maybe trying to look. Uppercut, and down goes Shields.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It was an uppercut that put her down. That's probably not a good idea.
Exactly. You have to stay calm in the heat.
Good left hand from Shields. Power punches unanswered, and Gabriel comes back with one of her own. Gabriel's got some.
Shields can't afford to flail away in these combinations, even though she's controlling them.
I think that time Shields got Gabriel's attention.
I was trying to find her now. Over there with that overhand right.
But Gabriel's had an answer, and there's another right hand from Shields.
A measured pace is what I've seen on tape with Gabriel. So she's just getting hit with it. Doesn't really been the same since that first one.
Good right hand by Shields, and another left hand by Shields. And a big right hand by
Shields. Historically fights with her mouth open.
Shields now, you can sense starting to take control. She was good trying to do it. Shields is get her to set down her punches. And she still seems a little wild to me. It's only one fight.
Yeah, times she does.
And that was a good shot, straight right hand from Shields. brings the crowd alive here, and Shields trying to finish on the floor. And another exchange here, both getting their good right hand from Shields. Gabriel's finding that if she's going to go out, she's going to go out with Shields. Good right hand again by Shields.
The only way she's going to lose this fight is to get caught.
And again, a good exchange, and Gabriel still really trying, but finishing second.
But you gotta realize, if y'all seen in this sequence just now, how many shots that Claressa Shields dodged. Like I said, bro, that girl could fight, bro.
Yeah, left cheek.
That's going to end. Not wins. We all feel she's done enough to win the fight, but a heck of a test for her.
All the way to the end.
Being tested far more than she ever was.
Winner by unanimous decision and new WBA and IBF female middleweight champion of the world, Claressa Shields.
Yeah, I got my money on Claressa, bro. I want some tickets. Bro, who do I talk? Bro, who do you talk to get some tickets? I'm gonna get some tickets. I'm gonna start going to these events, man. That's it for today's show, man. Woo! It's finally Friday tomorrow. God damn, it's been a week, bro. It's been a week. We just dropped $500 on the motherfucking car today, bro. God, leave.
You need to leave.
Yeah, I need to find a way to hit a lick. Anyway, shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. You are the core. It's your boy BA. Let us know what you think in the comment section. I'm back in here tomorrow. We're going to see what we do tomorrow. I don't know if we're going to do the gaming streams this weekend. I want to do it, but I don't really got the time because I got to go get this money. Anyways, I appreciate everybody watching. Y'all hit the like button, bro. YouTube, I don't know what happened, if it was messed up or what, because I think the chat was messed up on YouTube. So shout out to everybody that's on there. Twitter as well. We gonna fix this shit up. Like I said, I'm a year and a month or two in with my streaming shit, so I get better with time. Past that, like I said, I got new music on the way. Y'all keep watching, bro. I appreciate everybody. Deuces.